Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is December 20th, 2019. This is a general love reading for the second half of the month for the sign of Aquarius. Because it's a general love reading, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns that I'm using to describe them. You can interchange the roles within the reading. You may be represented by any one of the characters that shows up in the cards. Also, you might feel like I'm reading for you directly, but you could also feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. My intention is to reach as many people as possible who need the message the most and who will benefit the most from the message. And if you're new to my channel, this is Carmilla. She is going to join us today for your reading. Sylvester may make an appearance. He's walking over here right now and has been pretty insistent in sitting on my lap this morning. So here he is. Come on then. This is Sylvester as well. He comes and goes. He might stick around for a while. We'll see. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on with you today. Hopefully the lighting's okay in here. It looks all right on the camera, but it's another dreary, rainy day today, so deal with what I have to deal with. Okay, so we're going to start with the Three of Pentacles in your underlying energy paired with the Seven of Cups. We have the Two of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. And Temperance in reverse. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting kind of a heavy work or career vibe off of this first set of cards. We'll see where this goes from here, but I've got pentacles in all of the sets. In your underlying energy, Three of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups, it feels like there's some confusion surrounding a work opportunity, or you have lots of options that you're looking at. You might be making a career choice, choosing a path, choosing a direction to go in the realm of career and work. It looks like there is an opportunity or multiple opportunities being presented to you or that you're considering. And you might be in a current work situation that doesn't feel right for you, but you might be a little skeptical about moving on and taking your chances with something new and different. So at this point in time, I'm not sure that you feel like you have all of the answers in order to make a definitive decision. If this is in regards to a work situation, career opportunity, something that will benefit you financially. It doesn't mean you're choosing, you know, from a variety of different workplaces. Maybe you've recently done several different interviews and you're kind of making a decision on where you want to invest your time, what career choice would be best for you. This could be something brand new that you're starting for yourself. Maybe you are making that decision to branch off in a new direction that will require you to call the shots rather than taking orders from somebody else and doing their biddings in a work situation. Let's see what else we get for you, Aquarius. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician. And we have the Ten of Swords clarifying the Seven of Cups. Two of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands, this time in reverse. the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Three of Swords, clarifying the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. We have a lot of pentacles on the table. Page of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Wands. And Temperance is clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Another repeat, this time in the reverse. So again, I'm feeling like you are trying to make a decision in regards to a direction you want to take, related to work, career, possibly education. There is a lot of confusion surrounding this decision, and you want to make a decision. You want to put an end to the confusion. I think this is something maybe you've been working on for a while. You've been trying to manifest something new into your life, some kind of new career opportunity or work opportunity. There might be some conflict in decision making because of influences in your life surrounding family or close friends. It almost feels like you have this energy of being indecisive, not being able to choose a path but wanting to because you have other influences in your life that are not necessarily positive, but they might be steering you in a direction that they think is best for you. Ten of Pentacles in reverse can just indicate, for me it's a family card. It indicates influences of family, relationships that have been in your life for a long time. In the reverse, it can indicate there's some disruption or disharmony with those kinds of relationships. It can also indicate marriage. If it's in reverse, it can indicate a troubled partnership or potential disharmony or financial instability. I'm feeling like maybe there's some imbalance in where you feel like you want to go, what direction you want to take, and maybe what direction you think or other people think is best for you. That you don't want to make a mistake that's going to be financially unstable for you or unstable for you, not unstable, unstable. But there's a lot of waiting, there's a lot of decision making, there's a lot of time that has passed in regards to this situation. You may be feeling that you're not equipped to communicate what you really want or move towards what you really want because you don't have the experience under your belt or you don't have the knowledge that you may feel that you need. This feels to me like it could be a choice between taking off in a brand new direction that's something that you really want for yourself, that you think that would benefit you, that might take a little more work, maybe it won't be profitable right off the start, but it's something you really want, something you're really hoping for with this Magician in your underlying energy, versus making a more practical decision where you'll have income coming in right off the bat, but it's not necessarily your dream job, that kind of situation. That's the kind of the vibe I'm getting from the card so far. That this is trying to make a practical decision over maybe trying to manifest a dream into your life or more desirable work situation is what I'm getting more than anything else. Oops, those are reversed. Let me do one more shuffle with this next deck, Aquarius, and see what else we can get for you. So clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I must have every pentacle card out here on the table. I know I don't. I'm just being sarcastic and exaggerating a little bit, but there's a lot of pentacles. So you are definitely feeling confused surrounding making a balanced decision for yourself. And you may have made some mistakes in the past with your choices in regards to work and financial stability. We have Death in reverse, Knight of Wands. Hanged Man in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Wands again in the upright, clarifying the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And Two of Cups in reverse, clarifying Temperance. So your work decision maybe in the past or this current decision that you're making, I feel like might be affecting a relationship in your life. It might be if one of these decisions, one of these choices that you're making might require you to separate yourself from a relationship or more relationships. Again, this could be a situation where a job choice of yours is taking you away from family. Maybe there's travel involved with this choice. I feel like you are a little bit stuck on feeling insecure, but you are slowly but surely moving away from that. As time passes, I think that you're becoming more and more clear about what you want, because this indecision is making you feel unhappy. Again, I'm strongly feeling that you might be making a decision in career or work that has you moving away from family or relationships that make you feel a little more secure. And that might be what is kind of holding you back a little bit. Let's see what else we get with this last round of cards. And then I'll show you some of these and we can talk about them a little bit more. So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse this time. Six of Swords in reverse. I think this indecision in the past has caused you to miss opportunities, or miss the boat, or miss moving forward on something I think that you really want in the realm of a new career, like I said, or a new job opportunity, or just a new opportunity that eventually will transform into something that will be profitable for you. It may not at the very beginning, is what I'm getting. That it might not be something that's going to get your little down feathers going all over the place. It may not be something that has you making money right off the bat. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups. Hermit in reverse. Queen of Wands. Hierophant and Death. And let me get my last round. So we have a King of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. The King of Cups is definitely someone separate from you. This person's in the reverse, clarifying the Two of Wands in reverse. This person feels like they might be, and I don't mean this in a malicious way, but they feel a little bit emotionally manipulative to me. And by that I mean they are in the same group with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is clarified by the Eight of Cups. I do feel like this person is influencing you emotionally to go in a direction that you don't want to go. And again, if I feel like that kind of that attachment energy, like this is someone that could be a family member, could be a father figure, someone who is a little bit if you're seeing the feathers flying around, you can tell what she's doing. I can see him in the camera, and nothing I can do about that. Anyway, and they're going in my face and stuff. Very distracting. Anyway, I feel like you want to move away from this kind of influence where you're making decisions for other people, or because you don't want to hurt other people, or you don't want to make them feel bad by moving away, or taking a direction maybe that's different from what they were helping you move to. I mean, because if this person's like, for example, if this person is a father figure and they helped you get through school, you might be deciding to make a decision that's totally opposite of whatever you studied in school, and this person's emotional reaction to that is that you should stick with what you've been moving toward because you've invested a lot of time in this. This is the kind of energy and time you put into this decision, and they are telling you, look, you're making a bad decision to change your mind all of a sudden, that kind of energy. I do feel that this decision is causing you some heartache, and you feel a little bit alone in this situation. You feel like it's only affecting you. There aren't others around you feeling emotional about this. This king is, but again, I think that the emotions of the external energies around you are only affecting you because they're reacting to your decisions on a personal level. They're not necessarily reacting to your decisions thinking, oh, this is what's best for Aquarius. And I think that that's made you feel insecure about moving on. I do feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles energy in this reading, that you've been feeling a little insecure about moving on or moving away from this imbalance in decision making because you know, obviously the people that surround us, you would hope, are always supportive, right? No matter what decisions we make. But a lot of times you'll talk about your dreams and your hopes and your desires, and you have a close family member who says, well, why in the heck would you want to do that? Or, I thought you were headed in this direction. Or, don't you think this is better for you? That's more stable, or, you know, this and that. You have a Queen of Wands in your energy. I feel like this person might be influential and has been influential in the past and currently over time in motivating you in going after what you want. This could also represent you and your change in your persona, moving away from feeling insecure to feeling more ambitious and feeling more like you're ready to take action, ready to make a move, ready to make some decisions for yourself, ambitious decisions, and put those in motion. I think that maybe some, you know, small missteps or some failures in the past have caused you to miss out on, like I said, opportunities in the past that presented themselves, or this opportunity has been delayed because of some missteps or some mistakes that were made. And again, you might be getting stuck on that confusion. Oh, I'm making these mistakes. I'm not sure if I'm headed in the right direction. And because you're worrying about the missteps in the past, it's keeping you from moving forward, and you want to put an end to that. So we have the Star in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, the Moon, Two of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups, Five of Cups. Two of Pentacles, this time in the upright position. And Page of Swords in reverse. So you may have gotten to a point in time, Aquarius, where maybe you are feeling that the reason why you haven't been able to move as quickly and as efficiently toward this dream or this career opportunity or whatever this is for you is because you've been talking too much about it to the wrong people, and the focus has become how it's going to affect your relationships versus what's right for you, is what I'm getting more than anything. And there's a lot of grief surrounding this decision that you've been making. You've got the Five of Cups on the table, and the Two of Cups is out here again in this set of cards. So we do have it twice in the reverse. I do feel like this decision that you're making is affecting relationships. And it might be because you're doing a lot of talking about this to the wrong people who are not supporting you. And honestly, I think that this set of cards is saying that you just need to take action in the right direction, make the moves to take some action and start moving in the right direction even without experience under your belt. You're going to feel new, you're going to feel, wet behind the ears, you're going to feel green, but you've got to make this decision to take this leap of faith and nosedive right into this and see how it goes for you, instead of worrying about how it's going to affect relationships that you're involved with. This Queen of Wands, I'm throwing this out there, and this could or could not be true for you, but I feel like this person is probably one of the few who has been supporting you, and this is the one person you're most insecure about leaving behind, because I feel like this has been the one person over time who has been a positive influence or has responded positively to what it is that you're moving toward and toward your dreams, because they have that go get it type of energy about them too. They're a very ambitious individual who doesn't shy away from taking risks and going after what they want. And I feel like this person may be one of the few people who has actually supported you in this dream that you have. Again, we have these cards on the table indicating that moving away from maybe close connections, family, close friends, has been something that has influenced your desire to go after this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity, whatever this is for you. That walking away from some of these relationships is causing you some grief and some heartache. But it's the people like the Queen of Wands that you are heartbroken over having to maybe move away from, or there's may be some distance between you two when you make this decision to go after this Ace of Pentacles, versus people who have not been necessarily all that supportive in your life. That you're not necessarily grieving over walking away from these kind of people, because they're the ones who have ultimately kept you feeling in the dark regarding decision making, Moon, and have you hanging on to indecision, because these are the kind of people, again, who are not supportive of you, maybe feeling insecure about you leaving or you taking off, and again, this is not somebody necessarily who's malicious in nature or who was emotionally manipulating you. It's not like it's their plan to keep you down by saying, oh, you're hurting my feelings, I paid for your 4 years of college and you were going in this direction and now you're going to do this and it has nothing to do with what you studied at school. It's not that type of manipulated, well, it could be, but it's the kind of energy where they're kind of feeling sorry for themselves rather than seeing this decision as yours, and which it should be, and supporting you in that because it's what you want, it's not what they want. What's your plan now? I'm going to wrap up this reading for Aquarius, and you need to behave. Do you want to go on the table? She might have to poop, and of course I did not grab a paper towel before this reading, so did you poop on the floor? No? Okay, so just poop on the table if you need to go, okay? So Aquarius, I'm going to go ahead and pull my last Dreams of Gaia card for you, and then we'll wrap up this reading. You know, basically what I'm seeing on the table is you're in the process of making some decisions to move towards a dream that you have. And you're wrestling with some emotional reactions from people around you who may be hoping that you make different decisions, but it's not because they're looking out for your best interest necessarily or seeing that this is something that you really want. They're emotionally invested in you. They could be people who are worried about you or parents who are overly protective, that kind of energy. And ultimately what I see is you can make whatever decision you want. Spirit's going to back you however you feel, whatever you feel is right for you. There's nothing wrong with taking risks. Even if this doesn't work out for you, it doesn't mean it's not going to benefit you in some way, shape, or form. You could walk away with maybe feeling defeated, but you'll have all that wisdom in your back pocket that you can take with you to your next adventure, your next goal in life, your next career, your next opportunity. I don't ever feel like taking chances on things you really want or things you feel might be good for you or things that you really desire and really love and really have ambition for is something that you shouldn't try to do for yourself. I don't know, that's just my own personal opinion. Oh, that one definitely wanted to come out. Queen of Air. Okay, I'm going to take it. I mean, Queen of Air is the Queen of Swords. This is a wise individual, somebody who is intelligent, somebody who is stands in her truth. Now, of course, the Dreams of Gaia tarot cards, they can have some different meanings, but I think the court cards are pretty close to the traditional Rider-Waite meanings, but I will read this out of the book anyway, and we'll see what comes up for you, Aquarius. Okay, Queen of Air, or meaning, oh, holy cow, this is really long. Okay, well, I'm doing pretty good on time. We're only at 28 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and read the whole thing, Aquarius, and we'll see what comes up. The Queen of Air is one who may, at times, seem to be cold and distant. There are also times when it is said that she lacks in empathy and compassion. This, however, is not the case. The Queen of Air is not unfeeling. Rather, she is a critical thinker, possessed of a very analytical mind. She relates to others with more ease on an intellectual level. She is very observant and detached. After years of observing others, she can see through deception to the truth. She can see how an individual's choices in the past have led them to their present, and she can see patterns of behavior that weave and influence an individual's present. The reason she is often said to be without compassion is because she will offer her observations, irrespective of whether they are welcome or not. Tact and diplomacy are not her strengths, and as a consequence, she can come across as quite stern and hard, but her observations and advice are still offered with the best of intentions. She is neither an optimist nor pessimist. She is a realist. She chooses not to allow her emotions to cloud her judgment. She thinks with her head and not her heart, and that is why she appears in your reading today. The Queen of Air represents a need to think clearly without emotion clouding judgment and perception. I just want to stop there because that makes perfect sense. In this reading, coming across really clearly the emotions especially related to the people that you're attached to and the people that are surrounding you, is definitely weighing heavily on the decisions that you're making right now. An emotional response, let's see, I was going to reread that. The Queen of Air represents a need to think clearly without emotion clouding judgment and perception. Emotional detachment is necessary. It is not about being uncaring, but understanding that the moment at hand requires decisiveness and impartial objectivity. In order to achieve the outcome you desire, you will need to be rational, logical, and realistic, and call upon your knowledge and learning. Think things through carefully. Facts are all that matter. An emotional response, or one born of an intuitive feeling, is counterproductive at this time. If you find yourself working or interacting with someone who is very like the Queen of Air, it is best to maintain an air of impartiality. Be forthright and concise, and do not allow your emotions to get the better of you. Work to a strategy. Choose your words carefully. The Queen of Air types are easily drawn into debate and will argue their point with a ruthless efficiency and skill. They have little respect for an emotional viewpoint, emotional logic, or intuition. Stick to the facts and keep your emotions in check. She also represents the need to speak with honesty and authority, and to be just and fair. Allow those around you to speak with the same freedom, even if what is offered challenges you. If you embody the qualities of the Queen of Air within yourself, don't be taken aback if you are met with disagreement by someone who is of like nature. Don't take offense if others address you in the same direct manner that you employ yourself, and use the same tactics that you would employ to make their point. If you want respect, you must also accord others the same respect. If you are one to call a spade, then don't be shocked if others follow your lead and do the same. The Queen is also a master weaver who creates her reality with precision and skill. She uses her knowledge and intellect to plan, organize, and to determine the best strategy required to achieve her goals and objectives. There is not much the Queen of Air does in her day that she does not consciously choose and anticipate. She is precise, meticulous, and is always in control of the loom that is her life. The web she weaves is of her own making. She might not be the most spontaneous of people, but she knows what she wants, and she knows how to get it. Seek out the Queen of Air, or embody her if you want the same for yourself. Well, there you go. I mean, you can't make this shit up, right? Aquarius, okay, you've just walked through my reading and scattered my cards, and I'm not sure that I'm very happy about that. You gonna come up onto my finger? Come on. There we go. Good girl. So I think, honestly, Spirit is saying, let's drop this insecure Queen of Pentacles and embody this Queen of Swords, Aquarius, because you can make this happen for yourself. You're in charge of your life. You're in charge of your own truth. And the people surrounding you, although it might be, emotional to deal with them, to talk with them, to have interactions with them, it's probably best to stick to your guns because you know what's right for you. I'm going to leave that here, Aquarius. I hope that this was an enjoyable and helpful reading for you. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye, Aquarius.